What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is a quick take video. There is a chance that this might be the last quick time video that I do for a while, not because I don't think you guys like them or I'm not enjoying them. I'm very busy these days and I want to be able to get 2 videos out. My reviews are really important to me and I hope to you guys, and my Decant Shop videos are really important to me and to my partnership with Decant Shop and my good friend Adriana. And so the video that might have to suffer will be these, but we'll see. I definitely want to still do my spotlights on indie houses and my How a Gentleman Should series. So we'll see, guys. If you like these, let me know. I hope to do more of them. So 3 fragrances, real quick. All 3 of these are fragrances I would buy again in a heartbeat, so that's good, right? So let's just get right to it. 3 real quick. First one from the house of Thierry Mugler. No excuse why I just recently added this one to my collection. Just, other things were higher up on the list, but this is pure Havane. And to me, in the Amen lineup, I don't really like the original Angel Men. I hate pure leather. B-Men I know isn't really part of original Amen, so I don't love that one either. The ones that I like are pure coffee, taste of fragrance, pure malt, pure Havane, and pure wood. Those are the ones that and I love Mugler cologne. But to me, the best it jockeys between pure malt and pure Havane. Pure coffee is a little bit too much like the original. Pure malt and pure Havane both have that tar note taken off or softened up quite a bit. So I love pure Havane. Yes, $1.50 my bottles. I like getting full sprays out, so sorry, but it's just what I do. Stunning Vuitton shades twisted with the heat of my trues. But so good fragrance. If you have not tried pure Havane, please do. It's not a stereotypical tobacco scent. Like, it's not like a Dory tobacco or tobacco for me. It's more like Tabarone by Creed, and that tobacco is in there, but it's sort of more about, or actually, the tobacco is surrounded by equal parts of other notes. So like in Tabarone, there's citrus and there's ambergris and there's just other stuff that doesn't let the tobacco be too assertive. And here that sort of cherry note and the patchouli and the cocoa sort of all surround the tobacco as well. And this doesn't really feel like a real tobacco scent to me, but it's beautiful. So Pure Havane by Thierry Mugler, big fan of this one. Next up is one that I saw at the discount spot, and I picked it up without even looking at Fragrantica. I was just like, what's this? This is another one. I've never seen this one before, and you guys know when I see one, I've never seen it before. If it's the right price, usually I'm going to buy it. So I bought this one, and I went to Starbucks after. I opened it up. I sprayed it on my hand. I was like, whoa, this is good. And then I was like, where have I smelled this before? And I looked on Fragrantica and it became real obvious. So the fragrance, a little confusion, it's called Hilfiger Man. But I think it's referred to as Hilfiger Sport on Fragrantica. And it smells, to me, very close to the original Yoji Home. The one that was discontinued. I know they reformulated it. But the one in the long tube bottle. And it also smells a lot to me like Rocus Man or Play Intense. So this is really good juice. I would really check this out if you see it. Hilfiger Man. It is good stuff. I'm going to grab a spray right now. To me, nothing's ever going to be better than the original Tommy. I think it's called Tommy Man or whatever. That's the best, but this one's pretty good. And then finally, I love Smell Bent. Brent Venecio is one of my favorite indie perfumers. I've talked about, if you count travel sprays and bottles, I have 13 of his fragrances. I might not love everything he does, but I'm very rarely bored by what he does or lulled by what he does. It's all daring, it's all avant-garde, it's all high quality, and I love his seasonal releases. And so when I heard he had one, he was re-releasing from his Franken Smelly collection called The Full, I said, I gotta get this one. And I didn't even care about the notes. I was just like a fall fragrance from Brent Venecio. And then when I saw the bottle, when I got it and I opened it and I saw the legs, female stilettos, I was like, uh-oh. Like, what did I just buy? And then I sprayed this on, and what I get out of it is 6 o'clock Sunday evening, everyone's home, their TV's around, maybe there's a big football game. New England town in the fall or winter, and that crisp air with the fireplaces and the burning leaves, and it smells like autumn to me, and it's so beautiful. I love this fragrance. I think Brent Leonesio is a genius, and I think he did a great job with this. And there's another fragrance I compare this to is Burning Leaves by CBI Hay Perfumes, but this is more complete. I think that there's just more going on here, and it's just beautiful. That's all I can say. It's beautiful. I really implore you guys to check this out. And what's great about Brent and Smell Ben is you can go and you can get travel sprays for like $7. You can get perfume oil samples very cheaply, and the fragrances are cheap. The 50 mLs are all around $50, so there's no excuse. You know, these are cheaper than designer fragrances, guys, and the quality is just wow, man. Like, I don't know if my zoologist video is up yet, but I say in that video, and I think it probably will be up when you see this, that niche fragrances, to me, like when I got into fragrances, I got into niche because I was trying to go up to that next tier in terms of creativity, not quality, because there's designer, Dior Homme is like fucking sick quality, and so it's Fahrenheit, and I can name you 20 to 30 niche fragrances that are unbelievably shitty quality, and I don't understand how they sell. But I was looking towards like creativity with niche, and now I sort of feel like niche isn't there for me anymore as much as indie is, and indie's just got so many like 4,160 Tuesdays, Imaginary Authors, Smell Ben, Zoologist, Sebastian. You look at all these houses and you sort of you're sort of like, oh, they're taking the risks, they're being daring, because they really have no one to answer to but themselves. They don't have to go into a room and present these fragrances. The market is their audience and is their judge, if you will. They're the ones that's deciding whether they can continue making fragrances. So they're pouring their heart and their soul into these indie fragrances, and for me, indie is where it's at right now. I mean, price-wise, you just cannot do better. It's very rare that an indie fragrance will crack $100, and that's just great. If your choice is go to Sephora and get something fucking boring, or go to smellbent.com or imaginaryauthors.com or sonomastudio.com or wherever, and get something that's going to challenge your nose and challenge those around you, and be a real conversation piece, and people are going to be like, whoa, what are you wearing? Do that. Get those fragrances. Support those people. They need the money more than Givenchy or Yves Saint Laurent is, and I'm a capitalist at heart. Many people consider me to be a cold-hearted capitalist, but this ain't about that. It's not about sustaining them financially. It's about rewarding their innovation and rewarding their level of commitment to this craft, and it shows in these indie fragrances more so than in any other type of fragrance that are coming out these days. So that's just my opinion. I know it's a mini rant, but I love what these indie houses are doing. So there it is with this quick take. I hope it won't be my last. I'm sure I'll be able to get a few in now and then. I hope you've enjoyed this one, though. I hope you enjoy when I do the 3 in a row. It does make them longer videos, but I feel like you obviously get more out of them. And it sort of makes worth editing it and uploading it. It sort of makes it worth it. So there you go. My name is Maximilian. I must know. Peace.